Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Craft and Chat. What was
I say hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Pin his
Hello,
little.
Angela, and hello, Sally. Welcome in, Hans. I'm so happy to be here with you guys again. I get lonely, but,
Right.
but I'm so tired that I can't stay awake for other people's lives and everything.
He's got a tail.
He's got a tail. Oh, I love it. I love that blue too.
It's actually purple.
Is it?
Here, well,
Well, I was going to say, Bridget, why don't you tell us what you're working on?
nope, it shows blue on there too. Um, I'm going to be spinning. I just was pinning while we were waiting because I can't sew this guy together while we're
Oh, gosh, no.
chatting. But I still got to do his put his arms on, his hands, his feet, and then he's got like 5 spikes on his head, and then I got to do felt for his face and put his eyebrows on and do fabric paint on his face. But this is Gengar. It's a
Just go with
Pokemon.
it. Yeah, it's a Pokemon. I like the Pokemon. Hi, Kendra Hun. How are you? It's a Pokemon, Sally. She got a commission.
Yeah, I was in Camille's live the other night when a Pokemon live decided to raid a smaller channel. And after a lot of excitement and whatnot, some people were asking for different Pokemon. And had put in the chat that if Camille didn't want to do it or she was too busy because a lot of people were wanting them, um, that I was able to do so. And one of the people in the chat, same Sally, same. Nothing. I know nothing about Pokemon.
I
Um,
play Pokemon Go, and I've seen all the movies because my sister grew up during that time and was obsessed. So we just watched Detective Pikachu. So, but I'm only just learning all the different ones because of Pokemon Go, which Lisa Ladybird of Ladybird Loves um, got me into in December. And yeah. Is this something you had to deal with too? StreamYard wants me to share a referral link, and
yes, something they
it's
just
right on top of my chat, but it's like right on top of my chat, and I don't know how to make it go away without clicking on it. All right, I'm gonna click it.
what they're wanting you to do is put that in your
Yeah.
well, you can share it and it'll go into the chat.
Yeah, I did do that to try to make it go away. Nobody has to click on it. Don't worry about it. But it came right back up over on top of my chat.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of mine. I mean, I can see the
Yeah,
chat
well,
above it, but
yeah, sorry. No. Yeah, I'm agreeing. It's at the bottom, but I can only get one comment at a time, so half the comments covered.
yeah, it's because you're on the phone, aren't you? See, on the computer,
Hmm.
you can see 4 comments.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I can't my computer has such a slow, motherboard, whatever you want to call it. No, such little RAM that I can't stream from it. Hi Wanda, how are you? Welcome in. Ooh, you have a cabin, Kendra? Cool. I'm going to visit Kendra. I'll see you
Right,
in a couple months.
right. I'd be out fishing all the time. Find me some water somewhere and go fishing. Because I can crochet or knit while I'm fishing.
As long as they're not jumping, yeah. So
Well,
what are you spinning tonight?
I am going to do another hank of the dragon yarn. I need to start getting your fiber blended and prepped for spinning so I can get that done. But I've never done
Oh,
it before, like ever, and I need to order a diz as well. So I'm probably gonna start that off camera, and then as soon as I have it ready to go, I'll spin it up on camera with everybody.
oh. Kendra says she's by 2 lakes.
Oh,
And
lucky.
Wanda's still selling mystery yarn. Wanda, I wish I had money because I've never had mystery bags except for Mary Maxim and Aberdeen's. So I would love to get one from a friend. So I will keep you and hope you are still selling when I have some money. Because that'd be fun. I truly enjoyed getting my mystery bags from from the stores. So
Right.
I can't, and I want to do that once I'm able to lift and move again. I want to go over to my craft room and start sorting it out so I could maybe get rid of some, excess. People love a mystery.
All right, Sally, that's a good idea. Thank you, sweetheart.
Kendra's pipes broke.
Ugh.
I hope they didn't flood it. What did Sally say? I missed that.
That I not to buy a diz, to use like a shell with a hole in it or a button with a bigger hole.
What's a diz?
Um, Essentially, it's a button with a big hole through it that you snag your fiber and you pull it through that button. And then as you're pulling it off of your blending board or off of your wool combs, it turns into this.
Oh. Okay, so that's how you make the little
The
two.
roving. Yeah.
Yeah, because all I've seen is when people have blending board, they roll it up into, was that a rolag?
Yeah, and I don't like those. I don't like
Right.
spinning from the leg.
In case anyone is interested, I took on a blanket test. I missed the deadline for my dress test, so I am going to finish my dress, but it's on the back burner right now. It was getting complicated, and I was down with the illness and now down with the the surgery. I couldn't do stuff for. There are days I will just sit here and fall asleep staring off into nothing like I'm in the middle of something, and then I wake up, you
Hmm.
know? Oh, they're both. Don't tempt me, Wanda. Don't tempt me.
I haven't spun on Maryland in quite a while.
I was going to say that's a different wheel, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Maryland. This is my first wheel.
Named after Monroe.
Oh, of course.
I loved her. She was She was a great actress, and she was very, very smart.
She's a beautiful woman. Very
She
beautiful.
really was. I like
Thank you.
the click clack to her. I like
Yeah,
the click clack.
she chatters a little bit. Probably need to oil her up a bit. She's an Ashford Traveler 2, and Athena is an Ashford Joy.
I'm glad you didn't get any damage, Kendra. I put a goal up. I'm not doing giveaways right now, but I am still taking names to put in the giveaway when I do it. So I put a goal up if anybody's interested. Don't worry about it if you're not. It's just, it's there, so I thought I would do something. I still owe you guys. I met a goal a while back, and I was supposed to do a goofy hour of me either doing skits or, just being me and goofy and costumes and that kind of thing. And so I didn't want to do something like that when I still owe that hour. But everything happened with Ruby and then sick and blah. I need this thing to go away because my computer is so slow that it's frozen now. And I can't see the comments if they don't come up on my computer. Oh no.
Well, here is our finished dragon yarn.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Like I said, anytime you want, you can just send it to my house.
It turned out so pretty. I love it. And then this is the last yarn. The yarn we spun before the dragon. I finally got both of them washed and wet. All I got to do now is get them measured out and get the dragon yarn sent off so that it can be added to the prize pack.
Yeah, I have a plan for that. I mean, I've decided. I think I've decided on what I'm going to do for my dragon. We have till the end of May, right?
Um,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Hi,
I just tell
Demetra.
everybody to go check their channels because
Yeah, I'll go check their channels. If my computer were working, I would drop their link since we're mentioning them. It's Ray's Yarn Addiction and Crafting Kitty with K's. Thank you so much, Sally. You're a sweetheart. I'm probably seeing this late, but because my computer is lagging. But they're doing a make along. You can, in any creative form you want, express dragon. Bridget did it by spinning yarn.
and I made a set of curtains.
And you made a set of curtains. Is Adrian in here? I see the word kiwi.
Adrian is in here, and she sent you a super chat.
Thank you so much, Adrian. You were so sweet. Okay, Ray, I knew those hearts were you, Ray. She says until the end of May, yes. But please go check them out anyway and, get an idea. I don't want to say what I'm thinking of doing, because if I don't do it, I don't want anybody to be like, but you said, you know.
Right.
So,
It's okay. And Miss Wanda, the hank that we are spinning now will be given away on my channel. So
oh,
stick with us live, and I think I'll probably do it in the live since I mean you guys watch me constantly, and when we're here at Mel's, you come in.
oh,
So
Kendra.
the way that it is, I want you guys to have a chance at it. So we're going to do it live, but after the yarn is ready to go. So
Kendra, that is so sweet. Thank you. Just because you can. I bet you do a lot of things just because you can, Kendra. I bet you do. Gosh, I'm actually tearing up. I am so emotional because when I don't feel good, my emotions mirror how I'm feeling physically. And
right.
I've just been, it's discomfort. So, it's not always pain, but we will do it your way, Queen Bridget. Oh no, you're going to make Wanda actually show up every time. Oh wait, she already does.
Yes, she does. Even when she has to watch from work and just lurk around. I
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
it.
I'm really hoping that I'll still be able to do my pot. I've decided, since I'm not at full monetization, I'm going to hold off on that party, and I'll just do my potiversary party this month.
They didn't
You
give
know,
it to you?
and then I haven't put anything up in weeks because of the surgery. So I probably lost, I haven't checked, but I probably lost a bunch of hours.
Because it should have
Oh,
clicked in.
yeah, it should have, because I had it for about a week. And I mean, if they make you keep it for more than a week for it to kick in, that's just insane. I mean, you should be trying to keep it all the time, but the
Right.
fact that they're gonna put like a really long time limit on when you first get it, how long it has to be. Yeah. Oh, Kiwi sounds like he's in heaven.
Right? I want some. Now, I had a really good dinner tonight.
What'd you have?
We cooked out on the grill and we put some steaks and some marinade. And then I sliced up some potatoes and onions and bell peppers and mixed those all together, seasoned it up. And then I put some asparagus with just a little bit of butter and seasoned it up a little bit. Oh, it was so good.
Hi, Izzy, and hi, Deborah. How are you guys?
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I want this thing to go away. I can't see any of the comments now. I need I need to do it on my tablet, and then I'll have a bigger screen. I'll remember that for next time. But all my patterns are on my tablet.
Hello, Liz. Welcome in, sweetheart.
Oh, did Liz come in too? I must be so far behind.
Oh, she just got here.
Yeah, Kendra, it takes quite a bit to be able to do, 'cause I can.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. Welcome in, Izzy.
Hi, Liz. I'm gonna try to do Wednesdays live this week, but considering it's a Monday night, Tuesday afternoon, live week, because tomorrow I'll be on Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Ladies live. But considering it's that week, it would be my first week doing my live again. And
Right.
I don't know how tired I'm going to be. I have no idea.
Welcome in, Deborah. I'm good. I mean, as good as I can be, anyways. Just throwing myself into work. I've been staying up working till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and then sleep until about 10, 11, getting up and working all day long, working all night long. So it helps keep my mind busy and off everything.
Yeah. I
Welcome
just
in.
know maybe there will be a farmyard animal fairy that comes by your house and drops off chicks and chickens and the perfect, and she was perfect, but
Shoot.
another perfect little piglet for you, maybe a goat. you know
Yeah.
you can have your Bridget's arc again, all the animals. Hi, Anastasia. How are you, sweetie?
I got the herb bed done. It's all filled in, including seeds, and I bought 2 small flowering plants. They're called fuchsia something. I don't know.
Oh, I
Um,
know those.
they're like a flower inside of a flower. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I love
Um,
those. Those are some of my favorites in hanging baskets.
I bought 2 little plants, cost me $10, and I put them in like the middle of the star, one on either side, kind of, because I
Yeah.
got 2 different kinds of chives in that spot. I got regular chives and garlic chives in that spot. And then
Oh,
I
I love garlic chives. I love chives in general.
same. So I just, I threw the 2 little 2 little flowers in there because I figured, it'll be some color until the seeds start sprouting and whatnot.
I just hope I get a planting season this year. I got to get my seeds started because it still will go down to below freezing and everything. And I can't go out and clean up my garden beds right now because I'm not allowed to do too much motion and, you know, the stuff.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Oh,
I tell you, on Friday I locked myself out of my car.
no.
My sister
Someone else.
called me and
Oh,
told me about my aunt, and we were talking, and of course, my mind was not on my car.
mm-hmm.
I pulled over at a store to just kind of clear my head, get something to drink, you know, so I could finish the drive home. And I got out of the car, locked the car, and left the keys in the ignition.
Oh, well. You know, lately I've been starting to get out of the car and I'm like, wait a minute, this bad boy is still running. Don't do that. Hi, Lisa. How are you, honey? Welcome in. I saw you had a blanket video up today, I think it was. I have to go check it out.
Oh, that was so pretty. I got a
Yeah,
package on the way from Lisa. I might have something
you got.
from Australia again.
Ooh, that's fun. Didn't
You know,
you just tell me you never get anything in the mail?
I don't usually. I saying that I haven't seen Aussie Sandy in a while.
Oh, that. Yeah. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I'll have to reach out to her. I haven't seen her in a while. Well, welcome in, Bear, and we appreciate you popping in and staying as long as you can, even if that's just for a few seconds. We appreciate it.
Hi, Brenda. How are you? Anastasia, you had piggies? Do you live on? Do you have like a little farmlet, Anastasia?
That's really fast, Lisa. I am, holy smokes. Like, I was thinking maybe late this week, maybe early next week. Oh, guinea pigs.
Oh,
That's guinea pigs.
Lisa says she got the blanket from a craft
Miss
shop.
Wanda. You have sent me plenty, Miss Wanda. Trust me. Thank you very much.
It is wonderful to have such sweet friends who
It is.
think of you, you know.
It is.
She's probably just paying you back for all the bags. She's
Well,
like, I must now give her the equivalent of the bags I have. I know she paid for the bags, but like the equivalent of the amount of Bridget bags she owns, she's giving back to you in yarn. It's never going to end, Bridget.
if you're talking to me, Anastasia, mine is under all my my videos and my about me, but you don't have to send me anything, sweetheart. I think
Oh
Mel's under her videos too, isn't it, Mel? Or no, you don't have a PO.
no! I just tell people if they want my address, they can email me, and I'll be or Facebook message me, or but I actually have to, and I have Anastasia's email because I was in Mama G's and she's like, "Did you get a hat?" And I was like, "No, I didn't get a hat because I won one of her mystery prizes one time." And she's
Well,
like,
plus
"Email
that.
me." She was like, "Email me." And I keep forgetting to email her. Yes,
Anastasia's gonna beat you up. You don't send her that address.
I will do that tonight or tomorrow. Depends on how tired I am when we're done here. Oh, Lisa, if I had more of it, honey, I would send it to you. I do
That's the
have some.
Joanne's, right?
Huh?
Is that the Joanne's one or is that the Michael's
It's
one?
the Joanne's one, so it's going out of commission. But I did pick some up. Here, Lisa. I don't know how much it costs to send to Australia. I don't. It scares me to even think. But I went to Joanne's. I went to Joanne's, and I was able to get some of the big twist value. So this one is called Rust. Tell me if you like them, and I'll figure something out. because I don't need them, but I was getting them to use for something, but I don't need them for that. This one's called Orchid.
Wow, I'll bet that'll be here before the end of the week. If not, at the latest next Monday. That's crazy. That was fast.
And that one's called Forest Green.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. But they kind of, even though the orchid, you wouldn't expect it, they kind of don't look bad together.
Right.
I only have one of each. But, I mean, if you like them, Lisa, well, I will put them aside for you instead of using them then. And then eventually I'll be able to send them to you. Eventually. So you'll get a little more. Okay, that's settled. Aw, Izzy, that is so sweet. Thank you. She said, if
Wow.
anybody.
Wanda says she has 18 totes of the big twist yarn. Good
Yeah.
grief. That's a lot of yarn.
Well, it's so soft. It's so soft. And I mean, I was thinking of making clothes for stuffed animals with those. Because I got while I was there, I got a knitting book, Knitted Wild Animal Friends. And it's got 12 friends in it and 30 outfits. So I can't wait to make something from it.
You're hoarding it for your friends.
Oh, yeah, that'll be beautiful, Lisa. Okay.
UPS is charging brokerage fees on top of duties and taxes to Canada.
Oh, so that's what so you mean the recipient would have to pay all of that?
3 different fees to receive a package.
Yeah, I always go with the cheapest way to send to like other countries. And I mean, usually it's UPS, but Canada, it always seems to be the postal service is the cheapest.
Yeah. Well, as long as it made you happy, I mean, heck, storing it for a friend, storing it for yourself, it's okay.
Yeah. Lisa, because you don't have Joann's will be gone by May. And who knows if the big twist yarn will survive after that. People say, oh, it's being picked up by other companies. Oh, we don't know that. Oh, so it's all rumor right now. So I would prefer, yeah, it's ridiculously expensive, but I prefer to save it up, build a package for you, and then eventually send it to you so you get some. I don't need that because I got 3 of these big ones. And now she's like, I want those. No, I'm kidding. But to make a blanket or a sweater, and these are over 1,000 yards each. I got this one, which is toffee. I got this one, which is chocolate brown. I wanted to make a sweater, but I couldn't find the right pattern, so I'm probably making a blanket. And that one, which is cream.
Mm.
Oh.
That is so ridiculous, Wanda. You could have almost drove it there for that. Good gravy.
Oh my gosh.
$140 to ship 2 boxes.
Well, they were 12 pounds each, but still, I mean, I've gotten a 20-pound box and it didn't cost nearly that. It cost $20 because it was coming from New York to Pennsylvania.
Right.
So, but no, that's just stealing.
Well, you want to hear one even better? I went on Etsy the other day and I found a couple stickers that I really, really liked. And I thought that they would look cool on something. I don't know. I just wanted them. And it was like 10 or $15 for the stickers. By the time I went through the checkout, the charge went up to $30.
It doubled or
Yeah,
tripled.
they were gonna charge me another $15 on top of the price of the stickers to send stickers. I'm like,
But you
yeah,
can
no,
send stickers in a freaking envelope.
right. With a 35-cent stamp or
Yeah,
38-cent stamp or whatever it is now.
I think they're 47 cents.
Okay, 47 cents.
Yeah, they're very close to 50 cents.
But still, that's nowhere near $15.
No. And I mean, even if you buy a padded bubble mailer envelope thing, so nothing can happen to it, that thing only costs $1 something for one.
Right.
That's a way markup.
But
I'm sorry
that
you didn't get your stickers.
is all right.
Thank you guys. I thought they went well together, and they were just sitting there, and they were like, "Buy us. You will make something wearable. Make something." And
Right.
I had this thing in my head, and I can't find a pattern that matches the image in my head.
Mm.
So it kind of made me sad. But then I found it was a southwestern with the diamonds and I wanted to make like a longer cardigan out of those three colors that way. And I couldn't find it in either crochet or knit, but I did find a blanket, which may drive me insane if I actually decide to make it because it's granny squares and triangles, and then you have to sew everything together in a row and then sew all the rows together. I'm like, I hate sewing. Why? Why?
Why can't you connect them as you're crocheting?
And the thing is, the pattern, it's called a DIY. It's very bare. It's like you must know how to make a granny triangle. You must know how to make a granny square. It doesn't explain any of that. And I'm like, I might not like this pattern. I like the way the blanket looks, but I may actually hate this. It's not even really a pattern, you know?
Right.
Oh, so stamps are over 50 cents these days.
I put the information into Pirate Ship and it tells me how much I need to pay and I say okay.
Yeah, and I need to do that for Demetra because Demetra won one of my monthly giveaways when I was still doing them. They're only on pause. They're only on pause. They're not, Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Um, but and she said she really wanted the physical prize, so let her know what the shipping was, and I never got to that point. I suck. I kind of suck. Yeah. I'm sorry to everyone. I owe Sally something. I am so sorry. I kind of suck. I admit it. 73 cents a stamp. Holy, I haven't bought stamps in a
Cindy,
while.
thank you and welcome in, sweetheart.
Yes,
No,
slip
I haven't
stitch
bought.
squares. Yeah. I mean, I do because we have to mail some stuff, so we have stamps. But I bought them when they were cheaper, and we still have stamps. So
Yeah.
Katie! Oh, do you see what Katie said? Hi, honey. But since we have such a crowd right now, let me. Oh, they're having you use a wheelchair now, Jeanette. I haven't seen you in so long, Katie. Hi, honey.
Maggie says, I buy forever stamps. That's a good idea, Maggie.
That's what I buy. Maggie, I didn't see Maggie in here either. Dang this thing. Dang this thing. Not letting me see my chat. And this computer is running so slow.
Lisa says she thinks her stamps are about $1.20.
I have a couple international stamps. They're $1.20, but I can't imagine being within the country and them costing that much, you know?
Right? Doggy Life says their stamps are $2. Izzy.
Izzy, where are you, honey?
Hello,
If I
Jen.
can.
Welcome in.
Hi, Carrie.
Veterans Happy Hats. That sounds like a fun project, Jeanette.
Yeah, Jeanette makes. I owe Jeanette a package too. Oh my gosh. When did life get away from me, Bridget?
It sneaks up on us.
But I mean, so many things happened at the end of the year and the beginning of the year and the rest of the year so far. It's just like, it's not an excuse. It's just, I think that's when my brain went into mush. Hi, Noelle. How are you? Welcome in. And Jen. Hi, Jen. You're snirking? Is that like lurking and sneezing at the same time? Or?
Well, Maggie, Demetra, Wanda, Katie, and Yolanda got the gifted membership.
Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, it didn't even. It says your gift has been announced, but it's still catching up to where it's been announced. So thank you.
Jeanette said they're trying to
Congratulations.
make. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Nope, I'm sorry.
Jeanette said they're trying to make 4,000 hats by Christmas. That's a lot of hats.
Yeah, I want to get my Centro back out and play with it some more.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for scratching, but um, my laundry detergent has recently changed formulas, but they didn't bother to put on the bottle that they changed formulas, and I'm allergic to it now.
Oh, we use all free and clear sensitive.
I'm gonna have to go get some.
Yeah, it's really good because my sister can't stand scents, so it's unscented. They have dryer sheets that are the same. Well, Bounce. I use the Bounce. I think it's Bounce, but they have a sensitive, all free and clear. So I just get the all free and clear, and
I don't know,
yeah.
but I went from not being allergic to it to I have dug myself up so bad If I
Oh,
showed you guys, you would think that someone was doing something to me because I'm black and blue.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
And it's because
I'm
I'm literally waking myself up scratching.
oh, yeah. Get that one. Let me know if it works for you. It's in the white bottle.
I've used it before.
Milky
It was
Way.
just when I moved in with the king and he had a brand, and I noticed that the towels weren't bothering me and his sheets weren't bothering me. And then I didn't have to use two different kinds of soap. I could just buy one kind of soap. When I
Yeah,
moved in with him, I was using all free and clear, and I found out that the Gain didn't bother me. So we've been using Gain, but now after 7, 8 years of using it, I've got hives all over my body.
that sucks. And they really should have. Yay, Anastasia, 2 months. So glad you're part of the family. Everybody is part of the family. But thank you for being a member. Yeah. So Jen's husband has allergies and they use all free and clear. And so I guess it works for that too. And Carrie does too. It goes a long way.
Yeah, it's just a pain to remember whose clothes I'm washing. So, what bottle of soap do I grab?
So he won't use the all free and clear, or it doesn't.
Well, because of him working with the rubber, making
Yeah,
tires, his
yeah.
clothes get really funky,
Hmm.
and he doesn't like that. He says that he can still smell the rubber when I use the all on his.
Okay.
And I think it might be more of a he's not smelling the game, so it doesn't smell good enough yet, you know,
Right.
which is fine. I mean, I can. Like I said, it's a pain in the butt, but I can do it.
Good night, Wanda. Have a wonderful evening. You are more than welcome, Demetra. I don't pick them. The random YouTube gods pick who gets them. You were
I
just
will,
chosen.
right. I will have to see if I can find a recipe because the ivory I'm allergic to, but I could definitely make my own. I make my own bar soap and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of different recipes out there, so that that you wouldn't have to use the ivory. I'm sure there's other recipes out there.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably use whatever bar soap you wanted. My
Oh,
dad uses Dove
um,
sensitive skin. He, they both have like skin allergies, so he uses Dove sensitive skin. I bet you could, substitute.
not
No?
Dove. I'm very allergic to Dove.
Wow.
The doctor called me in some cream today, but by the time it actually got to the pharmacy and they got it filled, I needed to come live with you guys, and they were about to close, so I'll pick it up in the morning. I know the hydrocortisone cream doesn't work longer than 5 minutes, and I'm back to scratching.
Aw. Well, I hope tonight is easier on you, and then tomorrow you get some relief.
He gave me a steroid cream and a steroid pill. So I told the king that because he's off on vacation this week, that if I'm a royal beep, that it's not my fault. And he just giggled at me. So Yeah, it's been driving me crazy. I've been like this for about a week now. Ooh.
Oh wow. That's way long to be going through that.
Well, and the heck of it is, see, we bought the regular game, the original scent, like we always buy, but this time we bought one that had OxyClean in it. Because I figured, I mean, I put OxyClean in the wash and it doesn't bother me. So soap with OxyClean in it shouldn't bother me. And I started itching. Well, then I went and I bought another bottle of soap, the regular Gain without the OxyClean, and I'm still itching like crazy.
Oh,
So I guess my skin has just become all of a sudden sensitive to something it hasn't been sensitive to for over 8 years, or they've changed their formula and or changed something slightly about their formula, and it's driving me crazy.
yeah. Maybe it's the concentration of the OxyClean in the, and then it didn't wash out of everything like your bed sheets and
Well, see, and I programmed my washer to do an extra rinse load
yeah.
because of how sensitive I am. Like, I'm so bad that I can't even use like even baby suntan lotion. I break out from it. And you know how sensitive it has to be, or how sensitive skin babies have, and so what kind
Yep.
of formula they have. But oh,
My suntan lotion has glitter in it. And the first couple of times I put it on, I ran around outside in the sun going, I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! I sparkle!
oh Mel. Hmm.
What are Katie and Kendra inside joking about with mayo stains?
I don't know. I'm
Anybody know?
guessing mayo is in place of the word they're wanting to use.
Yeah, but
Carrie would like to know how you're feeling, and she says she hopes that your recovery is going well.
oh, thank you, Carrie. I'm sore and achy, and sometimes there's actual pain, but other than that, I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
tired all the time.
I'm not laughing at you. I was reading the chat. Kendra says, I'm Team Miracle Whip and Katie's Team Hellman's. As much as I love you,
Oh,
Kendra, I'm definitely with Katie on this. I don't like mayonnaise at all, but if I'm going to use mayonnaise because, like, I'm having a seafood salad or something like that,
yeah.
I won't eat it if it's anything other than Hellman's.
I I prefer Miracle Whip because of the tang. So, you know, how
That is so southern, Deborah. So southern. Dukes.
they better make this thing go away at some point so I can see the chat again.
I doubt it. They're just doing more and more stuff trying to get people to not use their site, the free version of their site.
Yeah,
And
well,
there's
here's the thing. People will go to other sites if they keep annoying them like this. They'll find something that works.
Mhm. I don't know.
And they don't have the cheap version of their thing anymore. Otherwise, I'd
No,
still
and
have
it's
a.
up again. It's
Yeah,
now
so
700.
it's how much?
700.
For what? The one where a bunch of people are on the subscription? Is that per
No, I think
year?
that's a single.
Is that per year or oh my.
Yeah, it just doubled from what it had doubled at the beginning of the year. Yeah, and unless you're like a big, huge YouTuber, then you're, making 100K a year better. You can't.
Yeah. No, you can't just shell that out. So now we know everybody's condiment preference. You know.
Oh,
Deborah
Katie.
grew up on Miracle Whip and doesn't like it.
And from what I've seen of anybody that's never had Dukes, if you didn't grow up on it,
Oh wow.
you're gonna be yeah.
What does that mean?
It's foul.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people go, but if you grow up on it and that's what you're used to, it's just like, people that Heinz or Hunts,
Yeah.
I don't like ketchup at all, you know, but people that are Team Heinz are Team Heinz, and people that are Team Hunts are Team Hunts, type of deal.
Ketchup tastes like ketchup. I mean, they've got the different ones now, like the hot and spicy ketchup and the sweet and whatever but all the ketchups always tasted the same to me. You know, sugary tomato. I like
Yeah,
ketchup, but
I don't like the sugar or the salt in it.
oh, Rabbit was allergic to eggs, so no mayo in that house. Yeah, I get that, Maggie. How you doing, Maggie? I'll eventually see your reply, so I mean, I miss seeing your face. Oh, and dill pickles for me, please.
Yum, yum. I love dill pickles.
I make them. I started making them 2 years ago out of the stuff in my garden, and then last year I couldn't grow a cucumber to save my life. So I still have the goal going in case anybody is interested. We only need 2 more, and then I will pick 5 people to get 2 entries each into the sorting hat when I start it up again. I am keeping track of everything I do, so you will go into the sorting hat if you get picked. But what was Sally, what were you going to ship to Katie? What did I miss? Oh, you bought Miracle Whip, so you were going to send it to Katie. Not bad? Good. I'm glad,
Love
Maggie.
me some cucumbers. Oh, I love me some cucumbers. Yum, yum, yum.
Well, my sister likes my pickles, and the thing was, they were perfect for chips. They were these little thin ones that were only like this long but thinner. And so I was at Wegmans, which is a grocery store up in New York and here. And I love this store. I love this grocery store so much. Um, but I was in there and they had like the little foam trays wrapped in plastic wrap of them. And so I bought like 4 of them, which was 20 cucumbers. And I made like, I might have bought more than that. I don't know. But I made like 6 quarts of pickle chips for my sister, dill pickle chips. She's been eating them forever now. Yeah, mine, I only got a few because I only plant 2 cucumber plants and 2 zucchini plants every year, and they're in pots. But I only got a few cucumbers, and they were hollow inside. They were like mush, it had mushed up and hollowed, but they had only just ripened, so it wasn't like they were rotting or anything. And then I got some from the produce store in town, and when I brined them, they all turned to mush. And I told them, and they gave me money back. But I was just like, "What is wrong with cucumbers this year?" I don't know.
I've never tried the deep fried pickles.
Ooh, I bet that has a nice tang to it.
Right? I bet
I
if they were
never
done
under,
good.
I never understood the deep fried Oreos though, because I don't want, like the batter I get on mozzarella sticks or whatever. I mean, maybe if it's a funnel cake batter, the sweeter kind.
I
I don't
think it
know. I'm not going there though. I'll eat my Oreos plain or in milk
right.
or in a
I don't need my
milkshake.
junk to kill me in one serving.
Yeah. Apparently my cholesterol is a little high right now, so I've got to figure some stuff out to bring it down. We don't want to have any heart issues or anything like that because of our cholesterol.
And you definitely don't want to have to be on the meds, so try to do it without them. Because once you get on them,
That Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look up, like how to naturally lower your cholesterol. And it'll probably be like eat whole wheat bread and eat flaxseed and I'll be like, "Whoa, ew."
yeah, I've been seeing dill pickle chips and all kinds of dill pickle things.
Yeah.
Oh, I like my pickles, but I like I don't need everything else to taste like my pickles. You know?
Oh yeah, because who was it that somebody Popeyes or somebody now has pickle wings, pickle lemonade? And I'm like, oh God, no, no, oh, pickle, but it's like a whole line of pickle flavored things. And I'm like, it might be nice because I like pickles on my chicken sandwich. It adds a nice bite when you get to that part of it. But I don't want it battered in pickle.
Right. Welcome in, Lydia. It's good to see you, sweetheart.
Hi, Lydia. How have you been, sweetie? Oh, they use corn dog batter, Sally says. So it's a little bit sweet.
A pickle pie pizza. Interesting.
Okay.
No, thank you.
My sister might like that. She loves her pickles. She got an open jar of pickles in the fridge and an open jar of jardiniere. So I've made that for her in the past too. She really liked it, but so much work to cut up all those vegetables and then, you know, and then it's like, well, the head of cauliflower, there's still half a head of cauliflower, and I used up everything else, so I can't really, just. Yeah. I think my chat on my computer has frozen. I'm going to refresh. Please remember your thumbs, everyone. It really helps.
If your hand's hurting, honey, that's telling you need to relax a little bit and kind of let them rest a bit. Maybe find something that you can do where your hands can just rest for a little while.
Whose hands are hurting?
I'm with you, Jen. Green olives all the way. Black olives are not my thing.
No.
Lydia said her hands are hurting her right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't like doing it, but I take a day or so off of the crafting when that happens because you don't want to do damage to yourself, sweetie. All right. Rebooting the computer.
Excuse me. Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
I have to hope that on these bonus bundles of mandala, they wind them the same way,
I
because I
think
kind
they.
of want, but hopefully it will start at the same place this one's. Maybe if I'm really, really lucky, it'll have the
Right.
same center so that my color scheme continues. You'll have to keep me up on what everybody's saying because I don't have any chat right now.
Kendra asked if we've had the Hatch green chilies on our pizza. I never have. I've had jalapenos on my pizza, and that's very good.
I am allergic to capsaicin, so I can only have very, very little spice. So I don't put anything but maybe a green pepper. I like
Right.
pepperoni and green pepper. Some reason that combination is really good on a pizza.
And Sally said she had surgery on both her thumbs to remove damaged joint bones and replace them. It's amazing what
Wow.
they do.
Yeah.
Now, I love spicy food.
I loved it too. It doesn't love me.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it really, really, really doesn't. If I want to eat anything spicy, I need to have like sour cream with it and just gonna drown it. But I used to eat Middle Eastern food as a kid because my sister's best friend was my older sister's best friend. Um, Her family was, I'm not sure where they were from, but my sister would take me over there when she was supposed to be watching me or whatever. Then she and her friend would go away, and I'd be left with the mom who would, of course, feed me. You know, it's it smelled so good there all the time.
That's sweet of you, Kendra. I think the king ordered me a tortilla press tonight.
Ooh.
He loves
Gonna
it
make
when I
your own
cook
tortillas?
it. Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, actually he likes everything I cook, but he absolutely loves when I cook Hispanic food.
Yeah. You
And matter
said
of
that.
fact, he will ask for it quite regularly. So, and I don't mind because I like all the veggies.
She's spinning some more dragon yarn, Kendra.
It's actually more of a green. It's like a green, a little bit of brown, some yellows, and some undyed or off white. But yeah, this will be the second hank of dragon yarn. The first hank will be sent to Erin Crafting Kitty to be part of the prize package that will be sent out to whomever wins the dragon make along. So if you haven't taken part in that and you want to get your hands on this yarn, take part in that. And to do that, all you have to do is make something that is a dragon or do some kind of craft that is a dragon. Even if you want to put a dragon costume on and go outside and stand in your yard and go roar, they'll accept it. So if it's
Stop
something fun,
reading my mind, Bridget.
if it's something fun, those ladies will love it. I mean, no matter if you paint or draw or whatever you do. If it's crafty and it's something to do with a dragon, just send them a picture either to Erin Crafting Kitty or Ray's Yarn Addiction. You'll be entered in to the giveaway. They'll draw a winner, and that winner will get this yarn that I made last time with you guys. And all the fun stuff that Erin's collecting, and all the fun stuff Ray is collecting. It's generally a very nice prize package, and I can say that with confidence and 100% assurity because I won one of the prize packages, even though I wasn't supposed to be entered.
You won the first one, right? The
I
unicorn
did.
one?
I did. I won the unicorn yarn make along, and that year when I won, I had made a unicorn of friendship yarn. The next year, they did the dinosaur stomp blanket, and I made some dinosaur yarn. And this year, they are doing a really awesome blanket that is a dragon standing on some books. I really, really, really want to do that pattern. However, I don't have time right now. Um,
It
Granted,
just goes
Friday
in the pile.
might be completely changing again, and I'm sorry about that. But orders are orders, and by orders I mean commissions. And if
Oh, Izzy. I didn't know you just had surgery, Izzy. I hope you feel better. Have a good night, sweetie.
sending love and light, Izzy, I hope you recover quickly. The king and I both had that done.
I had it done 6 months after my appendix came out. Like 6 months, almost to the day. They were like, okay, this needs to come out. But the thing was, with me and with Schnook, um, the regular tests they do did not show the gallbladder malfunctioning.
Right.
But I was having problems and I was having pain. And so they had to do a more in-depth test. And then they're like, it's working at 5%.
Right.
And I was like, huh, yeah, I kind of knew that it wasn't working up to snuff. And so, yeah.
I had mine out 6 months after my heart attack, the first one.
Oh wow.
But I had to wear a colostomy type bag for 6 months before they could take it out because my heart was too weak to do the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to lay on a table while they punched a metal rod through my stomach, through my liver, and down into my gallbladder. And funny thing is they can numb your skin. They can't numb your organs. And I
No,
had to do
no.
that
Oh dear God. Oh, are you
the
sure?
first time they didn't anchor it properly. And now, like right here, my stomach completely dips in right here. Like I have a cave
Yeah.
from where it anchored for that amount of time.
Wow.
Yeah, the gallbladder is a heck of a thing. The King's went out. His stopped working after the blood clot after his first hip replacement.
Right. I remember that he had to get the surgery in between the hip replacements, and yeah, that was just not. I mean, I bet you weren't. You barely sleep anyway, but I bet you weren't sleeping at all then.
Mm-mm. No, he keeps me busy. And now he's out there. He's working on classwork right now. Today we went walking down the clearing because the electrical company has came on the property and we're cutting trees back and whatnot. And the
Hmm.
last time they came through, they left one heck of a mess, right?
Right.
Well, we noticed that they had come back, so we went walking down the clearing just to check everything out and whatnot. A bunch of the trees that came down in the hurricane are still alive. They're laying
Really?
on the ground. They're laying like this, or they're laying like this.
Uh-huh.
Root, literally roots completely out of the ground, whole. Where you could put a whole body down there. The holes are so big, and the trees are still alive.
Wow.
Craziness.
It really is. As long as they can get light and water, they're
Yep.
good.
They still are like, half connected into. The ground with their root system. I think my chat
Yep.
froze. No, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it did. The StreamYard chat completely froze.
Mine finally cleared up.
I've never had that
Oh
happen before.
no, it's because you clicked Sally's comment.
No, like, I mean, but my
Now I've
chat,
got the. Go ahead.
hmm, that's just strange.
But
My chat's never done that before.
oh,
Well, there it caught up finally. Hmm.
well, I'm making good progress on this blanket tonight, so that's nice.
There be some of them are sweet gum trees, Sally, and some of them are oak trees. We have a couple different varieties of oak on the property. We have some of the white pine, and we have a lot of sweet gum. We have a few holly trees as well. Yeah,
Yep.
I wish we had one of the live oaks. I really do. I love those trees. They're so amazing. Sweet gum tree, they kind of have a leaf kind of like a maple tree, but they also have these little balls, and the little balls have little spikies on them.
Ooh.
And every fall they drop their little balls. And let me tell you, when the lawnmower shoots one of them suckers out at you, you better hope not to get hit by it because that stinking hurts. And they don't feel real great on the feet either.
So
That's one of the reasons you can't go barefoot in South Carolina. The other major reason of why you can't go barefoot in South Carolina is we have these very, very mean little itty bitty microscopic red ants that when they
the
bite
red
you,
ants.
you get welts full of
Yep.
pus and whatnot. Like, and
Right.
I'm really allergic to them. The other day, one got me right here between my pinky and my second finger.
Oh,
I had to pop it because I couldn't put my fingers together.
wow.
They're so mean.
Hi, Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. Katie says her childhood traumas due to gumballs from sweet gum trees.
Oh yeah, and copperhead snakes too. Yeah, yeah. And the little things that grow in the grass, they're not sandburrs. They're little bitty tiny things that are kind of resemble a sandburr, but in a microscopic sizing compared to a
Ooh.
sandburr. And they are really sharp and they got little barbs on them. So when you step on them and they, oh,
All right. So if I ever come visit you, bring lots of shoes.
yes. Welcome in, Dawn Aaron. Thank you for coming by and saying
Hi,
hello.
Dawn. How are you?
Thank you for listening while you're knitting, Lisa. We appreciate you lurking away.
I appreciate all of you guys, and I have missed seeing you and being around. So I'm glad to be here with you tonight. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Night, Kendra. Sweet dreams.
Got to have some tea.
That was a pretty good joke. Why did the
Amazing.
kid cross the playground to get to the other slide?
that
That was pretty good, though.
was cute. Hey, making all those parts. I made the body in one night, and then I made all the parts except for the tail and one leg last night.
Yeah, you have great turnaround time, so on
Yeah.
everything.
And I should have it sewed together and sent out probably by the morning.
Now, how are your bags doing right now? Is it are they
I've sold 3 all year. No, I've sold 2 all year plus 2 cake cozies.
it'll get better.
It's the
It'll pick
economy.
up.
Sure. But then again,
Yeah,
maybe it's not. Maybe it's me because my views are also dropping. They're in the absolute toilet. I went
I'm
from
so sorry.
well over 150, almost 200 views every single video to 60 and 70 views every single video.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Oh, I mean, it is what it is. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I
You're
understand
my cup of
I
tea.
understand animals. I don't understand people. I've never been good at people. I've never been diagnosed as autistic, but I swear the older I get, the more I really wonder if that's what's going on, because yeah, people confuse
That's
the hell out of me. Like, I
that's
really don't
my
understand.
thing with the autism. That's is that I don't get social cues very well, and I have to be able to sit and study a group of people before I can interact with them, because otherwise I come off as really odd and don't fit in.
Yeah, I don't fit in.
So,
I mean, I know there are people that like me. There are people that love me, and that, but it's just one of them, the mass majority of people don't really care.
oh, see, me too, Izzy. She said it's not you. If she had the money, she would order everything.
Oh, thank you very much, Izzy. Yeah, it's okay. You know, it is what it is. It doesn't stop me from keeping trying. I keep pushing. I try new things, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe I have too many hats. Maybe people don't understand that that's what I'm doing, because that's not what they're seeing every single day. Maybe I have to show them bags every single day for them to understand that I do bags. But that isn't who I am. I'm not the pushy salesperson. Like, I make the things, I love making the things, I suck at selling the things.
Hmm.
Like, someone comes up to me and they say, Bridget, I want XYZ. I will make that thing for them, and I will make sure that they get a decent price for it, right? But like, if they come in and they want this, I don't know, understand how, nor do I have the want to get them to buy this and this and this and this and the other thing. That's, to me, if you wanted it, you would buy it. If you,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
shouldn't
know.
have to
I'm weird.
bargain to get your own things sold. You know, true,
Well,
Izzy.
I do Instagram, Katie, and think I'm gonna start a Rumble page. I'm not into TikTok. TikTok, just the thought of it makes me go, ugh. And I realize that's a good market, but mm, you
Yeah,
know,
but you have your Facebook page too, right?
right? Yeah, I have my Facebook group page. But, I mean, I'm active in there as far as I check it a lot, but I don't necessarily post on there a lot. I probably could do better
Right.
at that. Um, but at the same time, I don't want to be up in everybody's face constantly. I don't I don't know. I think that's the problem, is I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is I want, so it's hard to achieve a goal that you don't know exactly what the goal is. You
Right.
know? I want to make it, but make it doing what? I don't know.
But you are so talented, and I respect you for that. Just that you have the drive to learn new things all the time and try new things, and you know, and you make such beautiful items in so many different genres. So,
Well, I very much enjoy it. All right, Katie, that sounds good, sweetheart. Mm,
Katie, we need to set up a time we can get together and have a call. I
right.
miss talking to you.
And speaking about Katie, and since we talked about Crystal earlier, I will be with Crystal and Katie on Friday.
Oh, okay. See it. So we're both on Crystal's channel this week.
Yep.
Well, all three of us are.
I'm doing a spin night with Katie and Crystal, so I love doing that. I get to go up every other month with them. You know, and I absolutely love spending the time with them and seeing um the differences and whatnot. And I haven't announced it officially on my channel yet, but I have talked to Katie about it, and I have talked to Crystal about it. Crystal hooked that yarn because her and I kind of came up with it, spitballing ideas. Um, we're gonna be doing a not right this second, but because I gotta, excuse me, get everything lined up. But we're going to do a spin along type thing.
Ooh.
Um, what I'm wanting to do is I will dye up a braid of fiber for everyone that is participating. It will cost $15 to participate, and that will get you your braid of fiber and the shipping. I'm not really making any money on it, but that's not the point of that. I want people to participate. Now, obviously, if you live in Canada or overseas, I'm going to have to add a little bit for shipping because it's going to be, so much more, but we'll figure that out at the time. But my plan is I'm going to dye up all the braids the exact
Yep.
same. Okay.
Okay.
So everybody gets the exact same braid, but
Yep.
nobody talks about how they're going to spin it, right? So
Right.
it'll be really interesting, I think, for us as the spinners and for our friends on YouTube to watch the differences between how I spin up that braid of yarn versus how Katie spins it up, how Ray spins it up, how Crystal spins it up,
I wish I knew
whatever,
how to spin already. I want to play.
you know. I thought that would be a lot of fun, because I love watching how Crystal the Yarny Chicken, how she does stuff, and I love watching how Katie does her hands and stuff like that. Not only do we attack the braid differently, but we spin differently, but yet we
Yep.
all make beautiful, amazing yarn. No,
And
Sally, if you
then,
wanted to participate, honey, you could participate because you could just send me your pictures if you were comfortable with that. And I would showcase yours on my channel if you wanted, or anybody else that wanted to participate in that.
okay, Katie, I'm going to hold you to that. She says you'll do it again when I can spin.
There we go. Yeah, because I mean, every year we do the Tour de France, the Tour de Fleece, thing, and that's fun. But that's all the spinners are doing that. I wanted to do something just me and my friends that spin, you know,
Yeah.
because I think it would be neat to see the contrast and the difference between getting the exact same braid of yarn.
Hmm.
Right. I mean, we're constantly growing and changing and learning, and how we spun at the beginning is going to be different than how we spin later on.
I'm going to be perfect right from the beginning, just so you
Ah,
know.
oh, I'm sure you will be, just like I
Oh,
was.
God. No, I'm going to be a horror. I'm going to I'm going to be crying into the fleece and going, "Why won't you do what I want you to do?"
Oh, shoot. The stuff I have that I made the shawl out of, it went from being thinner than sewing thread all the way up to a size 5. You know,
Wow.
it was
That,
bad.
that's when you call it art yarn.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was definitely art yarn, for sure, for sure. But honestly, I think if I would have stuck with the e-wheel, I probably would not have. I would not be spinning right now. I know Katie has one and she absolutely loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I fought
Different
with it.
folk.
I fought with
Different
it so
people.
hard. But then, every time I closed my eyes and I imagined spinning, I saw this, the traditional wheel. I didn't ever see a machine. And there's nothing wrong with the e-spinner. I think it's completely awesome if that's what you have and that's what you can spin with. Hallelujah. I love that you're spinning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I felt more connected to it this way. Right? I want to get what Katie has now, the turkey, the one you do on the table for cotton. I want one of those really bad. And I would love to get my great wheel up and going because I would love to spin with her. Yeah, book chakra. There we go. So I got some cotton I would love to spin. But then again, I think I could spin cotton, not with Marilyn, but I'm pretty sure that I could actually spin cotton with Athena with all her different settings. I would have to set her up differently, but I'm pretty sure that I could spin cotton with her. I just have to get brave and try it.
I'm sure it would be wonderful.
Right, Katie? I agree. I absolutely love spinning. I wish I got to do it more often. Oh, awesome, Sally. I have one homemade wheel. Well, I mean, you can buy it off of Etsy. You used to be able to, anyways. And I think if I had not spun on an Ashford prior to getting that wheel, I think that I would like it. But since I've spun on an Ashford and had that level of quality, me and that wheel don't get along at all. That's why I named her Fiona. She's an ogre. She might have been right, Sally. I think I was born in the wrong time zone too, or
Yeah.
time era. I mean, not time zone.
Era. Hi, Nessa. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I grew up watching old black and white movies when I was a kid, and, you know, and listening to my dad's music, and just, I probably should have been a hippie. I don't know. But I was born on the exact 10th anniversary of the first day of Woodstock. So I think that's a sign.
Right.
Oh, my brain is fogging out. Jet 1N.
Carrie. Little
Carrie.
Carrie.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Carrie. How are you? The exact same as you, Nessa. I feel the exact same as you. Tired, achy, and very behind on making YouTube videos. But I'm not letting myself worry about that right now because I've got other stuff.
Well, I agree, Katie. but at the same time, yeah, it really depends on the quality because I can jump from Maryland to Athena back and forth and back, grab somebody else's wheel and spin on it. Doesn't bother me. Fiona, on the other hand, because of the way that she is designed, instead of a nice steady rhythm, your foot's going, or on the other side, she's a double treadle, so your feet are going, and it's nice and smooth, and it's just up and down. Um, but on Fiona, because everything, the way that she's set up, and the kind of connections the pedals have to the the wheel essentially on this wheel is there for decoration and decoration only. Um, it's on the front half that the it doesn't actually even get touched, but the sprocket that connects the wheel to the pedals is off centered from the wheel. Had it been in the center and fixed to let the wheel go around and the belt to go around or the string to go around and make everything move, it would be a usable wheel. However, it's off centered. So when you're spinning with that wheel, you're going dun 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 dun, and it's like you're riding a horse down the trail. And it's very, like if I'd never spun before, and that was my very first wheel, it would not be a problem because you would get used to that as you're spinning and it would be normal. But when you're used to this and all of a sudden you're doing this, it messes you all up. It messes me up, anyways. Maybe.
Not right after Woodstock, Demetra. I'm 10 years after Woodstock is my so 9 years and 3 months after Woodstock was conceived, I guess. But my birthday is the very first, the 10th anniversary of the. It was a 3-day event, and the very first day. So that's exactly it, Katie. That I think that's exactly what she was describing. Yes, or the horse is drunk.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Gallop like you're drunk.
So what is everybody working on? Do you have do you have specific? Oh, I'm caught up in my words. Things you're working on right now? And if you want to drop your channel, just type shiny and Nightbot will drop your channel for you.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out if I have to go pick my friend up from school or not.
Oh, is it one of those nights?
I didn't think it was going to be, but all of a sudden I got a message. I'm like, okay, I'm confused.
Oh,
I haven't been
oh,
sleeping well, so.
yeah.
So the dragon yarn is Rambouillet, and then that other mixture that I like so much.
I remember how it starts, but I can't remember the word of
Yeah, now I lost the tag.
shen. Is it?
Shanko. Yeah, Shanko
What?
or something like that. So
Yeah.
but they're both just wool. It's just two different mixtures. Yeah, I can't. I don't know why I can't never remember that name, but I can't never remember that name to save my life. Mm. Then yesterday I was telling someone I had 19 plus parts to make, when in actuality I had 37 plus parts to make.
Oh wow.
But my brain remembered wrong. So
Yeah. That's so sweet, Sally. I used to love to give stuff to my nieces and nephew. And then last year he was like, Mimi, I don't want anything handmade anymore. I don't want to hurt your feelings though. And I'm like, well, thank you for telling me so that I don't give you stuff that you just throw in a corner or whatever. You know,
right,
I appreciate that more. And the fact that he said, I don't want to hurt your feelings, and
right.
he'll be 18 this month. My
A great.
baby. Oh. Ooh, yeah, I missed a deadline on the dress I was making, Nessa. It doesn't happen much. Most of the time, I mean, I think I've only ever missed, including the dress, 3 deadlines. But I'm not going to test for that designer anymore because one of the other patterns I missed the deadline on was for her a couple
Well,
years
did she
ago.
not give enough time?
She did, but it I was working on it and everything, but the thing was the the skirt is snowflakes that are then joined together, and it's an entire full length skirt, and I'm not sure if it was me or the deadline or what, so I'm just not going to put us through that anymore, her and me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Izzy. But welcome back, sweetie, and hi, Jessie. How are you? Ooh, a sport yarn, huh? Yeah. Deadlines are hard. That's why I don't really do selling anymore, like commissions, because people would be like, I would like, and I'd try to do it, but it'd be like, I want a blanket and I need it in 2 weeks. And it's like, you want to what now? But I
Right.
would try to please them, you know, and then I'd throw myself into a tizzy and stress and end up getting sick from it because it wasn't enough time.
I generally tell people I need 2 to 3 times the amount of time that I actually need to get it done, just to make sure, just in case. And if I don't feel comfortable with that timeline, I won't take the job.
Sounds
You
good.
know, because I know what's realistically possible for me. I mean, granted, sometimes BS happens. You can't control that.
Hmm.
But for the most time part, when I build in that extra padding of time, I can generally then look really awesome when I tell you, oh, it's going to take me a week, and 3 days later, I'm finished the project.
Yeah.
Like, I got this Pokemon order late Saturday night, very early Sunday morning, and all I have to do is sew all the parts onto him and ship him out tomorrow. Now, granted, I had to work all night long, 2 nights in a row, and most of yesterday during the day to do that,
Yep.
you know. Um, but I was able to do it, you know, and I
Yeah.
would have had more than enough time had I decided to take it easy and, try to finish it, in that week's time. But on the other side, like, not only do I had to finish that, I still have a couple more parts that I need to finish for the wizard and his friend, and
Mm-hmm.
sew all those parts together. And Witchy Wednesday is only 2 days away.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, Nessa, nowadays I just laugh in my head if anybody's like, "Oh, you crochet? Can you make me one of these? Can you make it in this amount of time and for this amount of money?" Because it's always lowballing me on time and money. And I'm like, I just laugh in my head and I'm like, "No, I don't take commissions." But I do take commissions. But it's only from, people I know really, or if it's really good and I have plenty of time. Like, oh, no deadline. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. And plus my ADHD, I'm like all over the place with projects. So it's hard for me to concentrate on just one when I have
right?
that as like a commission. So, but I mean, I started a baby blanket out of it's the ball band of the flower. What is that called? What is this called? Bloom. The chunky bloom. Premier
So
bloom chunky. And then,
that's so pretty.
so, but I already know who I'm going to give it to, too, because, oh, hi, Diana. How are you? Thank you, sweetie. Oh, and if that's you, Ray, I'm wearing the shirt. It's so soft and nice and big and comfy, shiny.
Have a
It
good
says
night,
shiny on it.
Katie. And Diana D sent you another one.
And you sent me another one, Diana. Well, I think that brings me up to.
Those are
I think
stickers,
that
not
is the
cats,
goal.
so it doesn't.
Oh no. I guess
But it's,
I can count that, can I? Doesn't have to officially count
I
it.
mean, it's up to you, honey. I mean,
I count that. I count that.
okay.
I count that. So I say goal reached. It's not going to read it because apparently it makes a difference if it's a super sticker or a super chat. I'm not doing that. Let me pull up the giveaway tool.
Oh, the goal ended already.
Oh, did it? I don't
We'll
care.
find out. Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
Nessa
care.
and Sally said.
Okay.
But that's awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Diana. All right.
I had to go to over 3 stores to find a ball of purple yarn to make this little Pokemon thingamajig.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I'm stashing down, so I didn't have much purple to start with, so it was one of the first things that went because I wanted it out of my house.
And since Bridget said the word, but nobody said it in the chat, let's use Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So put that word in, and I'm going to pick 5 people to get 2 entries each into the sorting hat giveaway when they start up again. I got my little notebook here.
Yeah, I've stashed down over 25 cubes of yarn in the last 6 years. So,
Does anybody need to see the word again, or are we all good?
now, will it matter if they have the little above the thing?
I don't know. Let me get back to the chat and see how many people.
No one. I don't think anyone's actually put the little.
2 people
that
have.
mark above the E.
Just put it the way I spelled it with a regular E. If you retype it with a regular E, because I didn't put the. That's not an umlaut. That's just an accent, I think it's called.
I think so.
But yeah, so just retype it, Maggie and Lisa. And I will. It's counting. It's counting.
Woo, Pokemon.
They both put that. No, put
They
a
must use
regular
voice
E,
text then.
not the accented E. Don't put the accented E. I don't think it's counting you. Tilde.
I think if you just type it in, it should type it in without the accent E.
Oh, what it's doing is it's it's auto correcting them into putting that in. Okay.
Gotta love autocorrect.
Oh, no, you don't.
Or as I call it, auto incorrect. Because it loves to do, like if I want to put love, it'll change it to like. If I want, or live. If I want to put live, it changes. Like if I say I'm going live tonight, it'll change it every single time to I'm going love tonight. How does that make sense?
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Maggie got it. Yes. Yeah, I've heard it called auto cucumber.
Yeah, I always just call it auto incorrect.
Okay, we are up to 8 entries. She had to change her keyboard. Wow. Sorry about that. I should have picked an easy. Don't pick words with, foreign letters in them. That's the thing for today. Don't pick words. All right, and Lisa got it in too. Yay. All right, so we're up to 9, and I think that's where we're at. So where'd my pen go? Let's do this. This is a good chance for you guys because I'm picking 5 of you out of 9 entries. So
there we go.
I can't reach that far. Good luck, everyone. It's Nessa. All right, so I just got to write them down each time. And we'll go again. Good luck. It's Carrie Peterson. I love your glasses, Carrie. Number 3. It's Maggie. And here we go for number 4. It's Diana D. Congratulations, sweetie. Last one for this evening. It's Little Carrie. When did you get in here, Vicky? I didn't see Vicky come in. Okay, so that's everybody for tonight.
Woohoo!
Woo! Congratulations, everyone. How do I get this? Oh, you did it. Okay.
I got the power.
Yeah, you do. About a minute ago. Well, you got in to be in the drawing, Vicky.
There we go.
So, I mean,
Yes, unfortunately, my dear, I have just gotten a message, and my
You
friend's
are-
ride did not show up, so I have to run and go get my friend.
okay. Well, I was starting to feel a little tired anyway. I mean, we did 2 hours, so
Yeah, we did.
that's twice what we did last week. Or I did, at least. So,
All about
all right.
progress.
I am so glad to see you, Vicky, but we're going to have to call it a night now. Because you came. All running away because you came. No, I'm kidding.
No,
We
I
wouldn't
gotta
do
go help a friend out, and it's good to pay it forward a little bit.
that. Yeah. If anybody wants to drop their channel real quick, just type shiny, and then other people can go visit and see if you're their cup of tea. So, yes, drive safe, Bridget.
Always, I drive fast but safe.
All right. Oh, sick tummy tonight. I'm sorry, Vicky.
Love and light, Miss Vicky. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, I hope it gets better. All right. I'm going to, once Lisa's channel comes up, there it is. I'm going to say, what?
If you guys are looking for a place to go, Camille's Creations is live right now. You'll really enjoy Camille. She has a lot of fun and she has a really great laugh. So head on over and say hi to her. Tell her Mel and Bridget sent you over. And I'm sure you will enjoy that. If you're looking for her, she's in the vertical lives right now. She's crocheting on a beautiful blanket, I do believe.
Yeah, Camille's a hoot. I like her.
She's awesome.
And she's so friendly.
She is.
Okay.
Very Southern Belle.
So we will call it a night, and we will see you guys later. And I'll be on Crystal, the Yarny Chicken, and Crazy Cat Ladies live tomorrow. So if you want to come by and see me again already, that's where I'll be. All right. Love you all. Shine bright. Bye.